What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Geek XP. I'm Carson, and I've got another anime video here for everybody. My last video was for Made in the Abyss, and it was really good. Definitely check that out and see if it's worth your time. But tonight, I just wanted to talk about a movie that I just went to see. Finally, it came into my area in New Jersey, and that is A Silent Voice. This has been a film that I've been hearing a lot of buzz about, maybe not as much buzz compared to Your Name, but it was a really interesting film that caught my eye, mainly because of its aesthetic and an interesting plot summary that I saw. So I just wanted to kind of break down some of my quick thoughts that I had when seeing this, and definitely let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments. And the first thing I want to get into is people that have read the manga, please try not to spoil it too much in the comments section, but something that I'm very interested about is I want to know people's opinion that read the manga. Did they shortchange some of the characters in this film? Because I felt like there were certain characters I was like, man, I just kind of want to know more about how they kind of ended up by the end of the film. As a quick synopsis, our main character bullies a deaf girl that is new to the class. And initially the class is kind of encouraging him and not really doing anything about it for the most part, until he kind of crosses a line that goes too far in terms of bullying her. And then all of a sudden, he's kind of ostracized for his actions. And I would say rightly so. However, there were a bunch of people that were not really doing anything at the same time. And, you know, that's kind of like being complicit in a sense. Like, obviously you're not as bad as the person doing it, but are you really much better? So that was kind of an interesting dynamic for sure. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this before, because normally in Western culture and media, we kind of just see standard bullies the weaker one overcomes the bully eventually, and the bully's kind of, that's it. Like, he's a loser now, and that's it. But here we kind of have a redemption story. The main character who was the bully, there's a flash forward when they're older, and he has a lot of regrets. And his life is a lot different after that event that happened back in 6th grade in that classroom when he was bullying the deaf girl. And yeah, it just kind of goes to show the consequences that can occur from one's actions. And really, it's an interesting insight into the world of children, because children can be harsh sometimes. They're basically little people that don't really have much of a moral compass. And of course they're learning it, and you know, their parents are hopefully setting good examples and stuff, but in 6th grade, some stuff can kind of go down, and peer pressure and just peer things can happen. You know, the group's doing it, so you're gonna do it, right? Like, it's super easy to fall into that kind of trap. So yeah, you see a lot of that in this movie for sure, and there's a lot of different characters that are from that class that we see later in the movie, and we see how they're reacting and how they're doing still after the events of that classroom. A lot of them have kind of moved on, but I think it's still kind of in the back of their mind, which is really cool to see. You know, obviously I can't spoil much because I think it's definitely worth watching for sure. I have to mention, it's 2 hours and 10 minutes, and usually I'm a pretty big sucker for longer movies, and this was really good, but it was very slow paced. And maybe it had to be. Again, manga readers, please let me know if this was really the best they could do, because it might have been the best they could do for like a film adaptation of this. Again, I felt like certain characters were shortchanged. There's one character in particular, a black-haired girl, who really, I felt there need to be some more resolution with her character, because she's kind of consistently horrible to the deaf girl. Shoko, I think is her name. And I'm like, man, by the end of this film, I felt there wasn't really a good resolution to her character. So yeah, that was something that I thought was kind of lacking there. The pacing, like I said, was pretty slow, which can be fine. Like, that's totally fine, but there were times where I was kind of like, come on, let's go. I will say I felt like it was a lot more realistic with relationships and stuff than Your Name. Your Name is very romanticized. Those are my quick thoughts, everybody. I think it's definitely worth seeing in theaters if you're ready for like a good romantic drama. When it comes out on Blu-ray, I think it's definitely worth a buy. I myself am not decided if I'm gonna buy it yet. I have the graphic novels or the manga coming in the mail on December 19th, I think. I think I'm still going to keep that pre-order for the graphic novels because I want to know more about these characters. So I'm asking for the people that have read the manga, let me know without too many spoilers, is it worth reading it? I think it might be, but yeah guys, I think this film is definitely worth seeing. I'll give it definitely worth your time to go check out for sure. So yeah, with that everybody, thanks for watching this video on A Silent Voice. Let me know what you thought of the video or what you thought of my opinions of the video. Let me know what they were down in the comments below. If you guys want more anime content, please let me know as well. I really enjoy anime and I would love to keep doing videos for you guys. So with that everybody, have a good one and I'll see you next time.